it's not business as usual for some companies, as many people are being impacted by rolling blackouts. ENCA's reporters are out and about tracking the impact of load shedding on South Africans. So, on that note, let me take you to Mawande Keswa, who joins me now from Durban. So, Mawande, Durban, one of the metros of the country, much economic activity happening in that city, but I imagine that under these circumstances where we are right now, also impacted by load shedding.
On the broader scheme of things, one would expect that a lot of companies would be impacted by this, more so the smaller ones than the bigger corporations, because they generally have the funds to purchase and acquire generators that would be able to power up a 4-story building, for an example. And that's what I've found on the ground. I spoke to Transnet Ports Authority, spoke to the officials at Ushaga Marine, and that is the case. It's business as usual there because they have contingency plans, and I've spoken to a number of small businesses as well, and they too are in a similar position. So now we are at Nkonzo's Kitchen, where we'll speak to the owner, Sabonga Zigote, just to tell us about how you've been affected. Now, I've noticed that your spot is quite popular. People come here to eat. When there's load shedding, are you affected at all?
It affects us a lot because now most of the things are not working, like your microwaves, like your bin marks, like the lights. Fortunately for me, I bought a generator, like they're going to come and install it now, but it only going to operate the lights, but the rest of the stuff is not working. So now you have to serve customers cold food and whatnot. So it's affecting the business big time.
So what other systems had you had in place to ensure that at least there is some food that you're able to offer to people when they do come in? Because when we arrived, there was load shedding, but people were still coming in and getting what they ordered.
I use gas stoves to cook. I'm also installing a generator now for lights, so that they can at least have light while they're enjoying their meals. But as for warming up food and stuff, it's a big problem, because now we serve African cuisine food, and you have to warm it up.
Yeah, I can imagine with umqapis. Yeah. But tell me, so with a generator comes the added cost of having to purchase diesel.
I have to hire someone to come and install the generator to the TP box. That person I have to pay. I have to buy oil. I have to buy diesel for the generator. It's extra cost that I was not budgeting to spend on, but now I have to spend on it.
So certainly it would seem that the effects are really detrimental to your business, but you are making those plans, although you have to spend a bit more money. Moving forward, do you think that this issue of load shedding is something that can be resolved?
Government definitely have to make a plan, because now we can't live like this. I mean, even at home, you leave the kids alone at night and there's no light. It's not safe. Even on businesses here, we close at 11 midnight. It's not safe for us, because now when it's dark, anything can happen.
You're also a musician. If we can now move into that field, how does electricity affect that business, the entertainment business of music?
Tonight I was supposed to have a gig at Sulumlomo Tuesday, but it's not happening because of the load shedding. They cancelled there to cancel the event. It's not going on. It's not happening. So we're losing money on that field as well. So it's not good for us.
So in an instance of that nature, you've got the promoters, you've got the event organizers who have paid deposits to venues. What happens to all of those funds?
I mean, you don't get refunded for such. You don't get refunded, so it's a loss. It's a loss.
We thank you there for your time. Well, you've heard it there. The effects to Nkonzo's Kitchen are quite severe in terms of him not having lights where the customers here can enjoy their food with lights. They can't operate microwaves. Yes, they do have gas stoves, but in the broader scheme of things, it is hurting the business.
Yeah, Mawande Keswa live for us from Durban. Business is indeed feeling the impact of these power cuts.